In our topic lines and angles, today we are going to study about angles made by a transversal. Last time we have seen what is meant by transversal. The line which intersects two or more lines in distinct points is called as a transversal. The line which intersects three or two or more lines in distinct points is called as a transversal. Now, here in the figure, L and M, these two lines are shown, and line T, it intersects these two lines in two distinct points, means A and B. Distinct means two different points. Here transversal T intersects L in a point A, as well as transversal T intersects line M in a point B. And also we have seen that due to the transversal of the two lines, we get 8 angles. Means at angle A, at point A, 4 angles are formed. Here angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Similarly, at point B, again 4 angles are formed. That is angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. In this way, total 8 angles are formed due to the transversal of the two lines. Here, these lines so formed have specific names. Means here first interior angles. Interior means अंदर के, बाहर के नहीं, अंदर वाले. अंदर वाले means 2, 3, 5, 8. These angles are interior angles. 2, 3, 5, 8. Then second exterior angle. The second type is exterior angle. बाहर वाले angles. बाहर के means 1, 4, 6 and 7. So these are the 1, 4, 6, 7. These are the exterior angles. Now there is one more type that is called as corresponding angles. Corresponding angles means F. F के अंदर जो रहते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल here we will see here F. If we consider here these transversal and these two lines, means F के अंदर 2 or 6. Then if we draw the F like this, so this is F. Then these angles. यहाँ पे angle 1 and angle 5. Then angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 1 and angle 5. They are, or this is the one pair of corresponding angle. Then angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2 and angle 6. This is the second pair of corresponding angle. Then angle 4 and angle 8. This is the third pair of corresponding angle. Then angle 3 and angle 7. This is the fourth pair of corresponding angles. So in all there are 4 pairs of corresponding angle. Which are they? Angle 1 and angle 5, angle 2 and angle 6, angle 4 and angle 8, as well as angle 3 and angle 7. So these are the corresponding angles. Mind well. You have to remember it. Keep it in mind that these angles, these types of angles, they are very important. Understand? Now we will see the next type, that is alternate interior angles. अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स जो जेड में रहते हो, इंटीरियर बोल रहे हैं, नॉट एक्सटीरियर. इंटीरियर बोले तो अंदर वाले 2, 3, 5 and 8. आउट ऑफ द 3 and 5 ये दोनों अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स हैं. मीन्स वन पेयर ऑफ अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल एंड द अनदर पेयर इज 2 and 8. Now how to remember? Means if we draw the Z, means these two lines, this is the transversal. Here angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. Now we will consider Z. Here I will so this is the Z. So in Z we get 3 and 5. Now Z in reverse position. Z in reverse position means in reverse position 2 and 8. These are the two alternate angles, means one pair of or another pair of alternate interior angles. In this way there are two pairs of alternate interior angle. अगर हम Z L में भी रहते हैं, अगर ये दो लाइंस है और इनकी ये ट्रांसवर्सल है, तो जो N है मीन्स यहाँ पे एंगल 1, एंगल 2, एंगल 3, एंगल 4, एंगल 5, एंगल 6, एंगल 7, एंगल 8 और N में जो है N, तो एंगल 3 और एंगल 5, अगेन एंगल 3 एंड एंगल 5. So these are the alternate interior angles. If we consider the N in reverse order, means so we have to consider N in reverse order. So in this way, in Z as well as in N, the angles we can find, that is the alternate interior angles. So this was our fourth type, that is alternate interior angles. Now alternate exterior angles. Here alternate interior angles are angle 3 and angle 5, angle 2 and angle 8. Also here alternate exterior angles means angle 1, exterior angles we have 1, 4, 6, 7. So 1 and 7, they are alternate exterior angles. Similarly 4 and 6, this is the second pair of alternate exterior angle. Now we have to consider consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. Here angle 2 and angle 5. Interior angle. ट्रांसवर्सल की राइट साइड पे दो एंगल्स है, दो एंगल 2 एंड एंगल 5. सो दीज आर दी consecutive interior angles. Similarly, to the left side of the transversal 3 and 8, these are the two consecutive interior angles. So in this way, your consecutive interior angles are angle 2 and angle 5. Angle 2 and angle 5. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 8. So these are the types. 4 to 5 types we have seen here. The angles formed due to the transversal of the two lines. Now we have to learn now transversal of parallel lines. Transversal of parallel lines. So here we know the parallel lines means the lines which do not intersect each other are called parallel lines. Means if here it is the two lines line L and line M. यहाँ पे मैंने दो लाइंस निकाले हैं, लाइन L और लाइन M. ये दोनों एक दूसरे को इंटरसेक्ट नहीं कर रहे, तो क्या ये पैरेलल लाइन है? आर दिस टू लाइंस पैरेलल? Its answer is that they are not parallel, because if we produce these lines, then it is seen that they are intersecting each other at a point. So if the two lines are intersecting, then they are surely not parallel to each other. So here, though the two lines are not intersecting, these lines are not parallel. Understand? If we produce the two lines and if they are not intersecting, then and then the two lines are called as parallel lines. But if here in the figure I have shown line L and line M, and here transversal T is drawn. Transversal T is drawn. Transversal T intersect line L in a point A, and here it intersects line M at B. So again we get here 8 angles, and now we have to check that the conditions are given for the two lines, means the two lines are called as parallel when we can say that these two lines are parallel. Here it is seen that if we observe this figure, then it is seen that here if we observe that here angle 1 and angle 5, angle 1 and angle 5, these are two lines, the two angles, these are the corresponding angles. Here if we measure the angle 1, then its measure is 60 degree. Its measure is 60 degree, angle 1. And here if we measure the angle 5, it is also 60 degree angle. Means angle 1 equal to angle 5. Angle 1 equal to angle 5. Now the property says that if two parallel lines are cut, means these two lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So means the corresponding angles are equal only if, or a pair of corresponding angle is equal only if line L and line M, means these two lines are parallel to each other. If they are not parallel, then corresponding angles are not equal. Understand? So it is very important that if the two lines are parallel, L and M, then the corresponding angles must be equal. We will check whether the second pair, means angle 2 and angle 6, are equal or not. Means here if we check, then it is seen that here angle 2 is 120 degree. Angle 2 is 120 degree, and if we measure angle 6, then also it is seen that angle 6 is also 120 degree. Means it is seen that, or our observation is that, if the two lines are cut by a transversal, means if the two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the pair of corresponding angles are equal in measure, or they are equal. Again we will see for angle 4. Angle 4, that is angle 4 is 120 degree, and angle 8, it is also 120 degree. It is seen that angle 4 and angle 8 also have equal measure, and we know that angle 4 and angle 8, they are corresponding angles. So if we check for angle 3, it is seen that angle 3 is 60 degree, and again angle 7, it is also 60 degree. Means if the two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of corresponding angle are equal. It is given here in the property, that is this. Here means if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal in measures. That is angle 1 and angle 5, they are equal in measure. We have seen that angle 1 was and angle 5, both angles were 60 degree. Then angle 2 and angle 6, angle 2 was 120 degree, as well as angle 6 also was 120 degree. So both angles were equal. Here angle 3 and angle 7, angle 3 was 60 degree, angle 7 also was 60 degree. Angle 4 and angle 8 were 120 degree each, is both here. And in this way, if the two lines, parallel lines, are cut by a transversal, means the condition is that if the two corresponding angles are equal, then the lines must be parallel. If the lines are not parallel, then corresponding angles are not equal. You can try, or you can observe the same thing that by drawing the two lines on your notebook. Understand? Now here it is given that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Here angle 2 and angle 8, similarly angle 3 and angle 5 are equal. Then third, it is given that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of interior angles on the same side are supplementary, means angle 2 plus angle 5 measure, means sum of the measure is 180, angle 2 and angle 5. Similarly, angle 3 plus angle A, that is equal to 180 degree. Here we will observe in the figure whether by second condition it is given that if two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then the pair of alternate interior angles are equal. मैंने बताया था जेड में जो रहते हैं, यहाँ पे जेड है तो 3 और 5 ये कौन से एंगल है? अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल. नाउ इफ वी मेजर हियर एंगल 3 is 60 degree and angle 5 it is also 60 degree. Here it is seen angle. Similarly, angle 2 and angle 5, these two angles are also pair of alternate interior angle. If we observe or measure, it is seen that angle 2 is 120 degree. Similarly, here angle A, it is given, it is also 120 degree. So alternate interior angles are equal. Now third condition is given that if the two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Means angle 2 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Here if we observe that angle 2 is equal to 120 degree. Then angle 5 is 60 degree and the summation of these two is 180 degree. Similarly, angle 3 is equal to, it is 60 degree and angle A is 120 degree. So summation is 180 degree. So the third condition states that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary.